Hello friends, Saturn Excel welcomes you to Startup Talks. It's said that Indians and Nautanki go hand in hand. हम तो पैदाइशी ही एक्टर हैं. So then, if you want to make a living as an actor, you have to go to the Maya Nagri Mumbai. But people who are from small towns, it is very difficult for them to make a living in Mumbai. You have to go through a lot of struggles and keep auditioning for a very long time to actually get notice of a director. So then how do you make it big in Mumbai if you are from a small town? So let's talk to Manit Bhatia, who seems to have found the app solution. So Manit, thank you so much for talking to us. First off, we have read your story, and it says that in your growing up days, in your childhood days, you had this kida for acting, right? So can you just talk us through that?
Yeah, as in I always wanted to become an actor since like childhood. I still remember when I was 6 or 7, Agnipath had released, and that movie had a great impact on me. As in Mr. Bachchan was mind-blowing in that movie, and since that I have followed him in every way possible, as in the way he talks, the way he walks, and I really look up to him as an actor and as a professional, and since then the kida of acting started.
So is the kida of acting the reason behind Act It Out?
Yeah, most definitely, yes. So as in when I after doing my MBA, when I did my job for 3 years, I realized that I need to pursue my passion, and I definitely want to do something in acting.
Okay.
I had gone to Bombay, I did an acting course, and I gave a lot of auditions in Bombay, and that's when I realized that the whole audition industry is a very unorganized market, and that's where the idea of Act It Out came up.
Okay. And what exactly, can you just tell our viewers what exactly is Act It Out and how does it function?
So when I was in Bombay, I realized a lot of things during these auditions that I gave, that whenever you give an audition as an actor, most of the times you're not very aware of what are the basic scene details. Like if I'm an actor, I want to know what is the character like, what is the mood of the character, what is the tone of the character. ऊंचे आवाज में बोलना है, धीरे आवाज में बोलना है. You need to have a lot of background before you perform a scene. But most of the auditions that I gave, they had no background. Like they just told me whatever you feel like, do that. But that does not help all the time. प्लस आई डिडंट नो कि कौन सा प्रोडक्शन हाउस ऑडिशन ले रहा है, वो ऑडिशन जेन्युइन है या नहीं है. प्लस एक दिन में 5-6 ऑडिशंस होते थे, एंड यू कैन नॉट, स्पेशली इन अ सिटी लाइक बॉम्बे, you cannot go and give an audition everywhere. It is like going from one place to other cost you like more than the money it costs you. The time is much more valuable. So, and plus I had to come back to Ahmedabad for personal reasons, and that's when I realized that if people can give an audition from, people can get an interview from wherever they are, why can't they give an audition from wherever they are? And that's where the idea of Act It Out came up.
Okay. And if a person wants to enroll in Act It Out, or if a production house wants to get associated with Act It Out, what is the process of doing so?
We have kept it as simple as it can be, as in it's very simple. We firstly verify the production houses that are applying for Act It Out. Once the verification is done, we ask them to upload their audition requirements. That requirements can be for anything, for an ad, for a web series, for a theater, for films, for serials, anything. So you put up the requirements of the character that you're looking for with all the details. Like this is the age group, this is the height, this is the weight, this is the tone of the script that I'm looking for. This is the basic scene details. This is the character mood like. So whenever the actor is giving an audition, he has all the information about that character. Okay. So whenever the production house uploads the audition, the actor has to register themselves on the app. They look into the auditions, they see whether they fit the description given by the production house. And if they think they fit the script, they just record the video on the phone and upload it on the app. The production house will see it directly, and if they like it, they will contact you.
Okay, awesome. And could you just talk to us what has been the feedback for Act It Out? You say there have been a good number of applicants who have enrolled for Act It Out app, right? So what has been the feedback from those applicants?
It has been pretty good so far. People are very happy that they have finally found out a solution. In fact, I was pretty amazed that when I decided to come up with Act It Out, I thought there would be something of this sort already, and maybe I am not aware of it. So I googled a lot, I did a lot of research, but I found out that there's no such resource available. And that's where we started working on it day and night. And when I told that to my friends in Bombay who are still there aspiring actors, and a lot of people, they really find this idea very good. It's just a matter of time. Everything that is, we are changing what has been a very orthodox method since years. So everything that is a change, it takes time, but I'm sure it will happen.
Okay. If you could just tell us that what are the future plans, what are the growth plans that Act It Out is looking at?
Personally, I believe it has immense potential. As in, industry, the entertainment industry in India itself is a billion-dollar industry. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Like you forget about Bollywood, even if you concentrate on regional cinema like Punjabi, Gujarati, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu. Like right now, Gujarati cinema is booming. Like every week you see a Gujarati movie releasing, a Punjabi movie releasing, Marathi movie releasing, and there's so much of raw talent, and there is people don't have the right resources and they don't have the right knowledge as to where to go and where to give the auditions. So I think it has a huge potential.
Okay.
It's just a matter of time where people start giving auditions online.
Awesome. And are you the only one in the space, or do you have like a competition, or do you foresee competition in the space as well?
I definitely foresee competition in the phase. As of now, we don't have any major competitions as such. But yeah, I definitely. As soon as the idea clicks, it's like an Amazon. If there's Amazon, there's Flipkart, there's Snapdeal. But it's just how much market share we can capture and how fast we can do that. The person who does that the fastest will win the race.
Okay. And in your day-to-day jobs, like for a startup in its initial period, it is very difficult that you have the right kind of talent and the right kind of resources in-house. So what kind of team do you have that supports you in this journey?
Oh, I have an amazing, absolutely trustworthy and amazing team to be with us. And we have 4 people as of now. One is Palvinder, she is right here. She was the first person I asked when the idea came. She was the first person. We used to work in the same company before, and looking at her work in that company, I always had that in mind that whenever I start my own company, she would be the first person I ask for. And whenever I had this idea, I called her up the very next day that I have an idea and I want you to be a part of it. And she said she liked the idea and she started that. And then I have my friend in Chandigarh. He was with me in MBA, and we did a lot of marketing activities together. We matched a lot of frequency when we were doing a lot of marketing activities. We won a lot of competitions. So he's handling the marketing. And there's one Natasha, she's handling Delhi. She's been a teacher before and she's excellent in communication. So I thought that we need a person who is as strict as a teacher in communication. So we hired her for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the team.
Awesome. An entrepreneur, it's not like easy to be an entrepreneur. Most of the times you have to leave your job, you have to leave like a static or a regular income to do that. But your story has been very different, right? So was the entrepreneurial kid always in you, or do you look up to someone, or was there an inspiration that basically got you into to do something of your own?
I would not say that I had an entrepreneur kakida since the beginning, as you know that I was always wanted to become an actor. So being an entrepreneur was always in my mind, but it was not like a passion kind of a thing. When I realized that acting is my passion and I realized the problems in acting, so I have a simple policy wherever there's a problem, there is business. So I figured out there's a lot of problem here, so there's a lot of business opportunity here, and that's where the idea whole started, and that's where the entrepreneurship took place.
And do you have any inspiration or someone like a godfather figure in the acting industry that you look up to?
I have really admired, as you know, as I told, I have really admired Amitabh Bachchan since the day I saw Agnipath till date, as in I followed him. Maybe you can see in my gestures also. There's a lot of instinct that comes in with gestures. So yeah, I have been a big time fan of Mr. Bachchan.
And anyone from the current lot?
I think Ranbir Kapoor is an excellent actor, and I would definitely want to, if there's someone I would want to learn something from, it would be him.
मनित एक्टर के लिए कोई भी एक डायलॉग या एक सीन इन एक्शन तो बिल्कुल बनता है, तो इफ यू कुड मे बी अग्निपथ या फिर कोई भी अपना फेवरेट डायलॉग समथिंग एनीथिंग दैट यू वांट टू डू.
Yeah, and there's one scene of Agnipath that I've always done. In fact, when I was in my MBA, I had participated in the freshers round, and even there I had enacted Mr. Bachchan in the very famous scene. So yeah, let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
So you just give me a cue. नाम क्या है तुम्हारा?
Okay.
And then I start with the whole thing.
Okay. नाम क्या है तुम्हारा?
विजय दीनानाथ चौहान. पूरा नाम.
बाप का नाम?
दीनानाथ चौहान. माँ का नाम सुहासनी चौहान. गाँव मांडवा. उम्र 36 साल 9 महीना 8 दिन और ये 16 घंटा चलता है. मालूम?
Nice, superb. Thank you so much, Manit, for talking to us. It was really a pleasure talking to you, and wish you all the very best for